crime story based on the real events involving Chinese real estate developer Tan Yue. In October 2013, the quiet business district of Nanning in southern China was rocked by a bizarre and twisted murder-for-hire plot that spiraled into one of the most unbelievable true crime stories in the country's history. Tan Yue, a wealthy real estate developer, was entangled in a bitter legal and financial dispute with his business associate, Wei Mao. The two had fallen out over a multi-million yuan project. Furious and desperate, Tan decided the courtroom wasn't enough. He wanted Wei eliminated. Tan offered 2 million yuan, about $300,000, to a contract killer to murder Wei. But the first hitman had no interest in getting blood on his hands. Instead, he outsourced the job to another hitman, taking a cut of the money. That second hitman? He did the same thing. He passed the job down again, each time the fee shrinking as it went from one reluctant killer to another. In total, 5 different hitmen were involved, each hiring a cheaper replacement and keeping part of the original payout. By the time the job reached the 5th hitman, Ling Xinxi, the payout had dwindled to just 100,000 yuan, a fraction of the original fee. Ling realized this plan was a disaster waiting to happen. Rather than commit murder, he did the unthinkable. He approached the intended victim, Wei, and proposed they stage his death and go to the police. Wei agreed. Together, they faked his kidnapping and death with photos, enough to make it look real. Then they walked into the police station and exposed the entire absurd chain of betrayal. The fallout was swift and sensational. In 2020, nearly 7 years after the plot, Tan Yue was sentenced to 5 years in prison for attempted murder. All 5 hitmen also received prison sentences ranging from 2 to 4 years. The case became a national sensation, often called the Hitman Pyramid Scheme. It wasn't just a crime. It was a dark comedy of greed, cowardice, and incompetence that highlighted how even the most ruthless intentions can collapse under human weakness. In the end, no one died, but the story became a symbol of the absurd lengths people will go to, and how even killers don't always want to kill. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.